Hey YouTube, Nurse Lauren here. This video is gonna be on what to do in the beginning of your shift, because if you don't start it out right, it's just gonna be a mess, because all the things that you should have planned for is gonna pop up and interrupt you. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do once you figure out where you're gonna be assigned to, patients first. Check on each one of your patients in their room. Make sure you know where they are and if they are okay, and that way you know what you're getting stuck with. You don't want to get stuck with a patient on the floor and you have no idea until that nurse who you're reporting on to is gone, and then you're stuck with the incident report. No, do your rounds, make sure all your patients are fine. So if you got any issues, you're gonna bring it up and report. Report is the next step, because that nurse who's done her shift is trying to get out. Okay, so get report. Who's on changing condition, who's skilled notes for Medicare, all that stuff. Okay, and what to ask for and report, that's a whole other video. I'm not gonna get into all that, but when you're getting reports, just make sure you got your pen. That's it. After you do report, count the narcotics. That's a whole other topic too, because you have to make sure you do it right so people ain't getting over and you're not getting stuck with an incorrect narcotic count. Okay. So you got report, you counted the narcotics, you did your rounds, made sure all your patients was cool, like you didn't get stuck with nothing. Now you're ready to start getting your plan together for the shift. But first, make sure you get your CNAs set up. Don't act like they gotta get their work started too. So don't just start doing your own thing in your own little world. They gotta get their work started too. So make sure they know where they're supposed to be, and make sure what CNAs, you know what CNAs you're working with. Okay, do the assignment sheet, make sure you put all your vital signs that you need from them, all your weights that you need from them, because they gonna be upset with you if you come to them at 10:45 and say, I need a weight on a patient who's in a wheelchair who can't stand up, because that CNA has to weigh that chair first to subtract it from the weight. So they're gonna be upset with you. Make sure you have respect for them to give them what they need to do in the beginning of the shift so they can plan out their shift too. Don't be rude like that, okay? So your weights and your vitals, put them on the assignment sheet. Bam. They already know to do ice and all that. No need to be nitpicky. Okay, so then after you know all that, then figure out who your treatments are and get them all set up, because when you're 9 o'clock med pass, you want to go in there, do the meds, do the treatment, and bam, you're done with that patient. You know that that treatment is going to be good for them. They're not sitting in a nasty treatment that's just breeding bacteria the whole time that is waiting to be changed. Like, get that done early, and then that's out the way. Okay? Also, before you start your 9 o'clock med pass or your 5 o'clock med pass, if you're doing 3 to 11, whatever, that next big med pass, make sure your cart is stocked up. Hopefully it is. Some nurses get busy at the end and they're not going to stock it up for you. Nothing you can do. So just go through, check your house stock meds, make sure it's not like, if it's like 2 in the bottle, like go get a new one. Make sure you got your insulin needles, your test strips, all that, okay? Then you're basically ready to start. And the other thing you need to check is labs. Did the lab come and draw the blood? Was there an issue where they couldn't get the blood? Because sometimes the lab techs are not going to come to you and say, look, I couldn't get so-and-so's blood. Do you want me to try again? Or I couldn't get so-and-so's blood. Just want to let you know. They're going to just leave because they did what they had to do. They wrote down what they had to write down. Like, it's up to you to check. And then you know what results you're waiting on. Okay? And you need to know Why are they getting these labs? Is it routine, or is there something acute going on? If there's something acute going on and you didn't get that in a report, you got a bad report. So just know what's going on your floor before you start the med pass. Alright, so that's basically how you start your shift. Any questions, leave it in the box below. I'll do an additional video if you need it. So let me know. See you guys later. Bye.